So we pick up after a long rest, traveling with Gavin to find the Myconid. Naziz is in bad condition and Doug isn't looking much better. While traveling, we find a cavern with some weird mushrooms and a bad smelling pond. Once we enter, there's a female ghost that we can see screaming, "Stop them! Let them go!" She's on a loop, and it seems she's trying to save her sons, maybe even Gavin's wife. Ugh. We feel some rumbling and digging far below, and out pops four Gricks and later an Alpha Crick. It is quite a battle. Luckily, the ghost comes to our aid, still yelling her battle cry, and ultimately we are victorious as I get the kill on the Alpha. Once we kill the Grix, the ghost says that her job is done and pops out of existence, kinda whatever ghosts do. We find her body in the cavern and find some items, including a necklace like the boys, and we learn about and take some vials of some smelly water to try and mask our smells later. We continue our travels and we find some interesting mushrooms, and for some reason, Ophelia eats one right away. I don't know with that girl. But we end up making camp, and Izza and Ophelia have a great time while doing their watch, having a tarot card reading, very personalized. Seems Ophelia is loving life, loving the adventure, and looking for more. We wake up and continue our travels after Hork hands out some potions. We end up encountering a battle act pudding. After we defeat it, we see an old man sleeping in a rocking chair, and after he wakes up, he tells us that he knew who Gavin was. He has ran away a month ago or so and was named Horoth. Haroth, something like that. He says he knows something that might be able to help him get his memories back. And there's an adult obelisk that may return the memories. And the cost was he wanted to watch the process. A little creepy, if you ask me. We learn that he serves Jubilix, the demon lord of slime, but after some talks, we decide to kind of see how this goes. And sometime later, a doppelganger of Gavin reaches up, and he merges with Haroth, and they end up remembering everything. Got a little moody there, but he knows where the Myconid Grove is, and he can lead us there, and it's going to be a few-day travel. So after a few days, we do travel and reach the beautiful grove. After we get there, a beautiful young girl comes running up to him, and we learn it's his daughter, Hope. She's sad to hear about everybody else's loss, but happy to find him again. And a little bit later, a small, shy creature runs up. It kind of looks like a dog, but has a mushroom face. I think he goes by Rupaduck, and learn he was saved by Tendril, the Myconid, and we meet him, and yada yada yada, and then we return to Meredith after a few journeys. We level, we get some money, whole lot there, and that's it.
Recap.
All right, thank you for the recap. As Doug, your next on recap. Mm-hmm.
Understood.
Let's see. What level are you guys right now? We leveled up last time, did we?
We're at
Yep.
4.
Okay, okay, cool. All right, we're back in Manadareth, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe we are.
I'm all made up and in that silly dress again.
We had plenty of time to plan that, yeah.
Tee-hee-hee.
Yep, yep.
You guys are shopping, right? Currently.
Yeah, I think we did go out and get a few things for the party. I spent like 300 gold on a new staff. In the meantime, you see she's just putting the bristles on the staff, so it's like another broom. She breaks her other staff and just starts attaching the bristles on it.
So I'm gonna buy an additional healing potion. I think that's the only thing I had left to buy.
Alright, it's not normally 50 gold here. It's going to be a little more expensive.
How much is it?
100 gold. It's double here.
Never mind.
Yeah. Just buy the materials and I can brew it if we get downtime.
I mean, I have one on me already.
So you guys head back towards the Deep Dome that had personally recruited you originally for the quest. On hand, as you eventually meet the Deep Dome near the bed of glittering rainbow and color flowers. Waste no time talking excitedly upon your arrival. I cannot thank you enough for bringing us Rumped Up. I've learned so much from talking with it. I cannot even put to words what I learned from him. However, I've learned that the demon Queen Zygmoid first invaded the Underdark. She had took refuge in a secluded Myconid colony known as the Neverlight Grove. Here we have the very source of the corruption, the rotten heart, if you will. It was from here she had first began to pollinate the Underdark with her madness. She has ever since left the Night Grove, of course, to wed herself with the great fungus Akumoid. It's Rumpadump. He does not know if she has completely abandoned the grove or her minions. Still stands there, guard, of course. However, it has been able to give us directions towards the grove, and it has been able to transcribe them. So you can I think I've handed you the trail map before. I'm just going to rehash this from kind of a refreshing from last session. As they offer you the trail map, a damp flap of cloth made of fungi, as it says the Zygmoids incubated within the colossus mushroom of the Myconids called a Yigamoris. Surely this mushroom still must bear some of her demonic essence. If you can go there and get inside the mushroom and harvest any fungi that you can find within it, I might be able to put to good use to neutralizing the demonic spores that currently float throughout the Underdark. As he offered you the 100 gold pieces per person, as he expects you to be gone for several days, giving you 25 days of rations, and then obviously the 3 weapons that you guys have picked, the necrotic weapons made of fungi. As at this point in the cause, it's up to you guys when you wish to travel, as it's going to be at least a 20-day travel or a 2-day travel to get towards the location where you need to go. Of many travel. As you recall, you guys had found a hidden map of a treasure from one of the stores here, as you could go on that trip as well, along your ranks, and then whatever else you wish to find down into the Underdark, of what dangerous monsters may lurk in the corners of this place.
Since we have some time and there's no, urgency to our quest, why don't we use that map that Horik found and restored? Have a little side quest.
Do we know what that map leads to?
I believe some kind of treasure. What does it lead to, Horik?
Don't know. Sure. But don't know what kind.
Why are we always fucking
You guys
around in
did
the
promise
city?
Hork. You guys did promise Hork that we go on the next little adventure that we go on because he didn't get those shinies in the last cave with the spiders.
I mean, I don't remember making those promises, but
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yes, yes.
I don't know if I made a promise. I guess. Illness must have messed with my mind a bit. So be it.
What did the rest of you guys say? I know that you didn't want to go on any side quest last time, Disease. Is it okay with you?
As long as we're not going in anywhere with rancid zombies, I should be fine.
Can't be sure. It seems like everywhere around here has rancid zombies, to be honest.
I think our cleric learned a few tricks, so maybe that won't be as dangerous.
Did you learn new stuff, Vic? Is that true?
I did indeed. But now you're interested in talking to me, huh?
When was I not?
Oh, and I keep telling you, let's get the hell out of here. Let's pick one way or another. Let's get demons. Let's get this treasure.
That's what
One
I'm
way.
saying. Let's go get something. I don't want to stay inside this town all day. We already saw it, right? And we already went shopping. Does anyone need anything else?
Can I upgrade? Like, is there a bank here for like gold to platinum?
Yeah, but there's a tax.
Service fees, of course.
10%.
10%?
Wow.
So we got paid for the mushroom quest, right?
Yeah, that's
Even
what he
in,
just.
even in normal D&D, there's always a tax, depending where you're from.
I should do something with all this money.
Are you unable to hold on to your gold for a reason?
Truthfully, I'm very weak and have small arms, and the gold we're carrying is more than I've ever seen and ever think I would see. I can't carry it all.
Lordy, lordy.
AKA, I'm encumbered.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why you guys carry around these little gold disc of metal. Why not just do favors? You don't have to carry them. You just have to remember
Love Ophelia.
Is I do too. Is there any jewelers around somewhere I can get a gem for some cost?
Yeah, but you're probably going to be paying more than what the standard
Through the
is.
teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, so the problem is you're in a hub where a source of, like, this campaign is... It's supposed to stylize the hardness of what's going on in the material world. The fact that the world itself is fighting each other, and resources are hard to come by.
We might be able to get a lot of cool demonic stuff on our journeys, though.
I can't remember. Is this the city where I had my whip built? Am I able to recover that, or is that at the...
Yeah, you already have it. +1. I gave it to
Yeah, you already have it.
Okay, cool.
You never put it in. Okay.
Yeah, I never put it on.
That's your own fault.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll fix
Yeah,
it.
I don't. Speaking of DM, I don't know how to add my +1 quarterstaff to my shillelagh damage. I think I might have to edit
You
it
have
in
to
some way.
modify it yourself. I can't do that.
Okay.
Well, is anybody big and strong willing to carry some of my gold, knowing that it's mine, but you're carrying it, or I need to go and find that bank?
Honestly, like I might make a bag of holding at this point.
I could carry it. I spent pretty much
Yeah,
almost
no.
all my gold besides like 70.
Yeah, Doug can also help carry some.
I mean, the bag of holding would be the easy answer. That's the long-term thing, but
Yeah, but it kills the alchemy set. But I'm not using it for
oh,
now. So
how much is an alchemy set?
uh,
Or do you
it's
mean
a
the
magical
alchemy
item.
jug?
It's not the regular alchemy set. It's the alchemy jug.
Oh.
Oh, no, you need that for your potions making. Doug, you're so big and strong and almost caught herself saying handsome there. Do you mind carrying 200 of my gold?
Yeah, that's not the problem.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I love he's
I'm
like,
going to note that I
I'm gonna
have
make a
it.
tax on it now. That'd be so funny. It's taxed.
So, are we settled?
Yes, thank you, thank you.
So, are we looking after the treasure map?
I will hand the treasure map to Ophelia.
Oh, thank you. But to be honest, I wouldn't be the best to be reading maps. I don't know the way. In the Feywild, we don't read maps.
Right. I'm gonna take it back and hand it to Nassis. Or Doug. Which one of you read maps?
I'm okay with maps.
Yes! He has
I
you
have a
map.
+1.
Maps.
Maps.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the map with a discerning eye.
Give me a survival check.
Damn.
You could probably follow it and guide it. It looks like you'll need to go this way either way, outside of Earth, to travel. It's a slight detour, but not enough time to ruin your trip.
Alright, guys, we should be able to swing this and also swing our other way. Let's head out, I guess.
Sounds good to me.
I'm excited.
Yes, let's get out of here. I'm glad.
Sounds fun.
Following you guys.
Following you guys. To amazing adventures. And death.
Alright, you guys begin to say goodbye towards Minoterath, hopefully. You'll likely come back, as obviously I know somebody does not want to come back to this place.
That's me. I hate it.
Promise it grows on you.
Alright. So you guys begin to take your long voyage across the travels, taking a long venture towards the night grove where you require to head to. It will be quite a venture indeed.
Neverlight Grove. That's our aim.
Mm-hmm. If you ever played the Out of the Abyss, the original one, you start in Velkenvelv, where Velkenvelv is basically a prison where the drow torch you for the rest of your life, basically.
Majestic.
And my players, I remember when we first played, half of the players survived. They escaped, they broke loose. About half of them got killed by spiders.
Oh damn.
Yep. You start at level 3 with no gear. You just gotta makeshift weapons and get the fuck out. And the scary part is they're naked and afraid, and half the party split up, so they were going through Underdark with nothing but what was on their skin. And they would get attacked randomly on the way to where they eventually met up again, but it was like some of them didn't make it. But yeah. And you out of the base, you traveled this entire map basically. It's insane. It took us almost 2 years to finish. It's a big ass campaign. But not this campaign, so it won't be that long, thankfully. So yeah, you guys begin to embark and leave the Minas Tirith, traveling across the land itself, kicking a few stones along the way, and seeing the majestic kind of Phasars in the distance as they kind of hum across the ceiling, the flow of the falls, and kind of different kinds of odds and mushrooms around the vicinity. After few hours of travel, you eventually get to a crossroads as you do begin to follow the map. So I'm assuming Aziz is in front, kind of taking the lead upon this treasure map.
Yeah.
And Doug will be right behind her. Or him.
See the path to the left, you begin to take it on your mark. You see a bunch of fungi and different oddities around the vicinity. Upon this time, you guys can roll a D100 for potentially a magical item, or you can go for a magical herb with survival, or you can attempt to forfeit all that for an herb along your adventures. Oh, that's close, Horik. Not enough. As both of you guys find some sturdy Doug and Ophelia, you find some sturdy wood. You find some Zerka wood. Zerka wood's usually made massive mushrooms around the vicinity, reaching about 30 to 40 feet high. They're large, grainy spore mushrooms, edible, nutritional, and they can offer a food source. But they also can be used for woody stocks, as in like making boats, rafts, bridges, and other things.
Okay.
Wasn't that
Hold
what
on,
the necklaces were from?
Correct. It's just wood, but you can eat the wood. But it's just it's very bland. As a skilled crafter can use it to stain, sand, and polish, bring in different patterns of Zerka wood out. So if you want to collect some of that, you're welcome. But it is like cutting down a tree.
So I don't even know what you can make with carpentry tools.
You have carpentry tools?
Yeah.
You can do a lot.
Bows, and arrows.
With the new ones, you probably can do more now. New 2024 rule ones, it specifies much more information now than the original ones. But
I guess carpentry's actually useful now in D&D.
Well, it's always been useful. I think just people don't really know how to utilize it. Did you want to grab some or no? You want to leave it behind?
I'll grab the Zerka wood.
Yeah, I'll grab a little bit.
Do you have a hatchet or anything?
I'm gonna have my
Does Doug
axe.
have a hatchet?
Well, I meant to the other person.
I have hand axes too. Yeah.
A hand axe. Yeah, so basically what you can do with carpentering tools, you can build simple wood structures, you can design complex wood structures, you can basically build bows, you can make arrows, you can even whittle things, and you can make them into priceless objects to unique vendors if they like it or not, of course. And then, of course, you can make wooden shields too. You can make a lot of cool things of wood. Anything with wood, really, you can make it. It's kind of interesting itself. It's a craft. It's art. You can even make a wood sculpture. I had a person whittle a sculpture of somebody.
A bow,
Yeah, you can make a bow. It just takes time.
staff, wand,
Yep, you can do that too.
very useful.
And, all right. As you guys begin to try to accumulate Doug and Ophelia helping each other, I'm assuming at this case, depending if you want to, you do find about 5 pounds of Zerka wood to your inventory.
Each.
Dope.
No, as a total. It would take a long time if
Right.
each. I don't know if Ophelia could hatch it her way. I think we tried
Yeah,
last
she
time.
probably. Yeah, I really couldn't hatch her away. She's depending completely on.
So you spend some downtime,
Doug.
about like half an hour to get some Zerka wood. Enough wood to you can potentially utilize it in crafting a bow or even whatever you see fit to utilize. You can even, like, if you collect enough Zerka wood, you could potentially even make a stool if you wanted to down the road. With some nails.
I'll give my Zerka wood to Horik. He could probably use it more than I could.
I don't think I can craft anything with it.
Really? Alright, I'll hold on to it. Maybe I can make a staff.
Yeah, I don't have any of those tools. to
The
make
only
anything
thing
with
that
it.
in my other campaign we did, we used the Zerka wood to make a boat to go across the water. But it took them a week to build it, 10 days, because it had to fit 6 players.
I'll let Doug know that I'm also proficient with carpenter's tools, but I'm not really used to using the tools. My dad always used the tools, and I always kind of helped him. So if you need some help, I can help you. I don't have tools of my own.
Drow actually helping somebody for once.
I mean, I know how to make
Oh,
axe
you need a
handles and basic stuff that you need on a
ladle.
farm.
And Doug's not sure what he's gonna make with it yet. But if he needs help, he'll ask.
You'll need a lot of Zerka wood if you want to make a bigger structure, but with small amounts of Zerka wood, you can make normal stuff, like clubs or weapons or whatever. I'm pretty sure whoever has a bow and arrow would love you, because you can make arrows. You just need to get metal tips to make the arrow actually be useful. Which you need a blacksmith for, or you can purchase it from a blacksmith for a few copper pieces.
Hey, Doug, looking good there.
I need that arrows. Yeah, I need arrows. That's it.
You're back in the front line now.
That is true.
Pointing out the tips normally are okay. It's the shaft that is broken. So if you can gather the heads, arrowheads.
Wink, wink.
I don't need it. I am my own fire.
Nizzies will reach over and just kind of pat her head for a second.
But what?
I do like that saying, I'm my own fire. It sounds sassy, right?
Is it is.
As you guys begin to travel a little bit more throughout this vast Underdark space, Several hours pass on, enough that you eventually come to another crossroads. On the map, you're getting closer to your destination, as it doesn't seem too far away from where you need to go. And it seems like you get to a crossroad. The right side is where you need to go for your mission. The left side is where you need to go for your treasure map. And then there's a path going straight. As you look on the other map, you have no idea where this path leads. It may lead into an area unknown, but it seems like it has a dead end to it. So you might want to go there if you want to check it out down the road, or avoid it.
Not opposed to checking out later.
But we said
mean-
we would do the treasure map.
Yeah, that's what I should have first, I think.
Okay.
Turn. As you continue onwards as your treasure map hunt, and nothing seems to convey or happen throughout the journey. You hear the weird, odd noises of trickling rocks, or fountains, or even the pools of waters. You hear even noises of screeching or cries of monsters either being attacked or being eaten. As you continue onwards in this vast expanse of tunnels and rather lights that illuminate and rather offer a serene of blues and greens and hues of pink across your armor. Was not seeing the sun for many, either for some of you many years, or even never, or some of you miss the sun gliding across your flesh. So all you will feel here is the dark, cold embrace.
So is this
Go ahead.
is the surface of the material plane just as bad as down here? I was told that down here is a little bit better.
Oh,
You
there's
guys
a
have no
giant globe
sun.
of fire that sits up in the sky and radiates and bakes everything that's underneath it.
Really?
It doesn't bake everything.
I mean, that's what I've been told. I've never seen it. But
It's called the sun.
Oh, we have one of those in the Feywild. I mean, I think it's magical, so it doesn't burn people. It affects everybody differently. But you guys just burns people? How do you grow crops?
only burns people in certain geographic locations. It's weird.
And specific people sometimes. Like I would be
Oh.
fine. I point
Well,
over at Vic. Very hurt by the sun. I'm used to it. It depends on how used to it you get.
Oh. That sounds terrible. I guess down here is a little bit better, even though there's like a lot of mushrooms and zombies. That's not that bad though. It's better than like a fireball always hitting you every like 12 seconds.
Well, it's
Nothing
hell
like
up there right now, so.
Well, I'm happy I met you folks. 'Cause it sounds like up there is terrible. I'm happy my mama dropped me off here.
What would you have done if we weren't nice?
I don't know. To be honest, I probably would have just left you guys where you guys were. Probably found someone else who was nice and wanted to show me around. But you guys have been fun. Why are you worried about if you weren't nice? Are you not nice, Disease?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not nice.
Well, you guys are nicer than a lot of the people in the Feywild nowadays. Everyone's trying to get something out of you. Remember I was talking about favors and whatnot? Before you know it, you done gave somebody a favor. There's weird ways of talking out there. And you guys weren't talking that way, so I thought you were nice enough.
I mean, what do you mean, like a favor? Like, I mean, have an extra ration, or, I sell you my eternal soul?
Well, it can lead up to any of those. You know, sometimes it just starts off as, you know, you accidentally stepping on someone's garden or something like that, and then you owe them something, and then the law is automatically made that you owe them something, and they get to make up the magic about it sometimes. Sometimes it could be your firstborn, sometimes it could be just for you to plant another flower.
Firstborn, that seems pretty strict. What if you never have children?
I guess there's always loopholes about paying people back too. You have to be smart about that. So if you're something that doesn't have children and you act like you don't want to give up your firstborn, then there's no harm, no foul, right?
Ah, so conniving. I do know what that is.
But you guys just dealing these little metal thingies. It's a lot simpler, but it's really hard to carry around. And if you're smart enough, you won't owe nobody nothing in the Feywild. So it is what it is.
Wasn't always like this. Sometimes your name and station was enough to get by, but now these coins are what everybody wants. It's equal at this point, I guess.
You would like it in the Feywild. Station means a lot.
Nah, I don't care for those old ways.
I guess we continue on the way to the treasure map. Sorry, you guys.
No, I
It's
loved
good.
it.
I like the role play. Do more as much as you like. Because
All
usually
I'm thinking is
it's pretty boring to travel.
how awesome that was.
So eventually, you guys, after a good day of traveling, you eventually come to an outlet of an area, as it looks like this is where the map kind of entails you to travel to. So you kind of get in there. You guys can roll a perception check to see if there's any monsters or any enemies around the vicinity. As obviously this place is really out and open, and anything could just jump out and attack you likely. You notice that the coast is clear for the time being where you're stationed at. You see a little river flowing through here. You see a little bit of flowers, more really flora, but no, a little bit of fauna here and there, but yeah,
But flowers, not mushroom.
not really mushrooms, no.
That's a nice change.
Note.
Not really mushrooms. Not mushrooms.
You can see some glowing mushrooms and rather glowing crystals around the colorful beauty of this place. But the map doesn't locate exactly where it is. Now it comes down to you guys to survey the area and to find the treasure where it is, as well as keeping guard just in case if there's outsiders. Just in case.
He's not get too far behind.
Do we see anything?
So I think I did take the detect magic this last time. How long does that last again?
It takes, as a ritual, it takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And it
Did you
lasts
pick the magic
a
too?
minute.
It
I know
lasts.
that one of you guys are supposed to have taken it.
I have detect, and I think Etha had identify. I don't know if she also picked detect magic.
I did take detect magic. I had notes that I should, and I do have identify also.
Okay.
That I was just thinking if I can walk around for 10 minutes, it's most likely going to be magic-y. Or at least when we get to a place that we think is magic-y.
Depending if you can, because sometimes if it's too underground, like
You
thick,
won't see
it
it.
won't detect it.
Yeah, and if it's on a
Fair.
box or anything, it might also block it.
Yeah, 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, or 1 inch of metal, or a
metal.
thin sheet of lead. Yeah.
I mean, if she takes time to do that, I've got something new that I can do too.
Oh. You tell.
Detect poison and disease. I can cast it as a ritual, and it basically tells us if there's any poison or disease in a 30-foot cone, just like Detect Magic does. We know things to avoid, plants and creatures that are poisonous and or rotten.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily thinking I need to cast it now. Do you guys? Or
Nah.
but no, I have it ready. And comprehend language if we find something that we don't understand.
Like those rooms we found on the tunnel.
Yeah, I just got it though.
I'm not seeing any influence from the zombie-like mushroom strain, am I? Around here? Can I
No.
make a nature check?
This place looks like it hasn't been touched by the plague yet.
Oh, good.
So spread out and
The
search
water
around for
itself isn't. I wouldn't recommend drinking it without boiling it or whatever. But
It's not sludge.
It's
It doesn't
not.
smell.
It doesn't smell, but it's not clear.
Is there like any evidence of like animals or any sorts of
Tracks,
creatures?
You can roll me a survival check if you like. You see a little bit of tracks, but you have no idea or indication of what the creatures are. The tracks likely haven't been here in maybe a day or two. It looks like no creature really lives here.
Can I see if there's been any foot traffic around here?
Yeah, roll your own survival.
Oh, it's survival? Okay.
Alright. You don't see any foot trackings of people, mostly creatures. As you do come across one large foot tracking that looks about 2 days old. As you kind of put your own foot in it, it's 3 times the size of your foot.
You guys, I found something. It looks like something with one big foot came through here. As she's stepping in it.
It's 3 times your feet, so like 10 times mine.
If you can roll a nature check. The DC is high.
I'll give it
I have a
shot.
+8 for a 16. Yeah.
It's high.
Woohoo!
16's low.
I know.
A for effort.
It's high because you guys probably have not encountered them before, or in a general sense,
How did mine?
You haven't really explored
Wait.
the Underdark yet.
Hold on. My nature check only showed. Oh, okay. That's the 6.
Doug, you realize the tracking as you realize that's a dangerous creature to come across. As the foot tracking of a boulette has been here 2 days ago.
Feels familiar.
Yeah. It belongs to a nasty creature.
Like nasty hard to beat or nasty like gross to touch?
Yeah, hard to beat.
I'll show you a picture.
Big, large creatures. Not tough skin.
No, you don't think we could take it?
There's a picture in the Discord.
I mean, we probably could, but it wouldn't be fun.
Okay. Well, we should probably... How does it hunt? Would he know? I'm
he
asking.
doesn't really know.
I'm sorry.
I don't think he's a monster hunter, ideally, but
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm
you've
asking.
seen
too
probably
many
the foot
questions.
trackings of those kind of creatures on the surface world. They are. I gotta say this. They're primarily. They hunt underground. They're very tremor sense, so they're based on movement. That's how they hunt. So So they're basically like land sharks.
If no one knows that, Ophelia wouldn't do anything about that.
Or it wouldn't. So
I'm sorry, I'm back. Can I make a nature check or something to reveal? Or would
Not Doug knew what it was. It was a bullet
Oh,
track.
bullet?
Well, the fact that we know it hunts underground means that it's going to be rare to see these footprints, that we know it's been here. But you say 2 days recently?
Hey.
Roughly.
Yeah.
So we should try and not make a lot of noise. Don't go stomping. Kind of take easier steps. Not sneak, but just a little gentler.
I mean, is it chasing people here? Why would its footprint be here? Or is it coming here to eat and take advantage of this natural clean water?
I believe probably so. It's one of the nicest places I've seen so far, isn't it? Think about all the mushrooms.
I mean, if we really wish, we can set up a trap for him, waiting for him to come back.
I guess we could, couldn't we? I like
We
the way you
want to.
think. I mean, we're here for treasure, though.
we're here for treasure.
All right. Yeah, if you guys want to survey this area for treasure, you could basically roll us. I would say for this place, it would be investigation to find it, but it's going to take some time, for sure. It's not something that you're going to find in 10 minutes. You're going to be here for hours because this is a vast place.
I have a +6, and it looks like Horik has a +7.
You'll need a shovel or some kind of tool because you'll be digging.
I can create shovels.
Or a mining.
And Aziz is just like, oh, look at the water, look at the pretty flowers.
For everyone's looking at the footsteps still, and you're just staring at the cave wall.
All right.
So I guess, where are we putting the trap?
Are we putting the
No, we're
trap, or-
looking for treasure.
just
Oh, we're looking for treasure. Okay.
Trap. Oh yeah, there's a trap. Oh god.
It's a trap.
Thank you, Admiral Akbar.
Hey, don't diss Akbar. He's great.
Alright. As you guys begin to convey around that area, let's see how long it takes. Three hours of doing this. As you, if for those that have shovels or any way of digging, you can add a +5 to your investigation roll. If you don't have any way of digging, then you just keep the roll. You can use a dagger as well. That is a digging tool too.
I don't like to get dirty, so I'm just going to investigate.
Alright, I'm gonna put Horik here. Isa is just gonna stare. Vic, I don't know what you're trying. What do you got for digging tools?
It's got nothing. I mean, she does got a dagger, but she wouldn't dare desecrate it by digging something in the ground
But
with it.
Doug, what do you have for digging?
I mean, I feel like he could do some damage with just using his axe.
That's really slow, but yeah, you could probably do some damage. Digging lights. As Horik, what about you?
So I can make some tools. So I was going to make a shovel.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can make more than one. So if Doug doesn't have one, I can make one for him.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So you begin to dig and dig and dig. Tired, taking some breaks. Maybe eating a little ration, maybe even drinking some underwater skin, digging some more.
Ophelia is just keeping watch.
Eventually, after digging about 4 feet deep
Wait,
into
I do
the
have a shovel.
Eventually, digging 4 feet deep into the dirt, Horik, you are the winner for finding this treasure. You hear a metal kind of cling upon your kind of the tip of your shovel.
So the visual is gonna be funny because if it's only 4 feet deep, you still see Doug, but Horik is like way deep in the hole. So you just hear Horik's like a very excited voice from the hole. I found it! I found it! Peace!
He found it. He found it.
I think he found it, I heard.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's kind of bend down and
Oh,
help.
that hole's big.
I can't get out.
I'll reach down and grab Horik and kind of heft him back out of the hole.
You know,
chest,
for
Well,
today,
kinda-
I'll cast.
the chest is stuck 4 feet deep, as it's stuck in the dirt still, but you can see the top of it.
I'll cast aid on myself, Horik, and Isa for today.
I am going to grab Nazi's hand, but I'm still like holding on to the chest.
It does. All right, give me strength, athletics, Horik.
This is gonna be bad.
I'm gonna try my mage hand to give it just a little edge and like keep it on balance.
Doug will be trying to pull up the other side.
You would have to go in there, Doug.
Oh, I thought I was in the hole with him.
Yeah, Doug is with me in the
All
hole.
right, you jump in the hole as you're taking it out. Doug, you can roll your athletics if you haven't yet. You did. So you pull it
18.
out as you chuck it out.
So he'll kind of help Horik out of the hole and hop on himself.
As I think everybody rolled me a perception check.
This corner is really pretty.
I am very excited about this chest.
So you hear a noise for anybody who rolled a 10 or higher. As it starts to heavy shake and quake. As Isa, you feel startled around where you're at as it shakes and quakes. You begin to run and sprint as fast as you can. As something digs under the ground, from the noise of heavy digging and clanking, something has been woken up as it rips out of the ground as it's hungry for a fight. As these creatures are usually neutral to their territory, they are not evil creatures, but they will defend their territory at all costs.
Can I preemptively rage?
No.
Damn.
Oh, there we go. That's the normal Horik roll.
An uncharacteristically high Doug roll.
It's uncharacteristically low for me.
I don't know. You got a +2 as well.
I've been rolling high this whole campaign for my initiative for some reason.
Me and Vic have the same. What's the modifier again?
X.
I bet she has it because I have a. Oh, I have a +2.
Alright. Duh.
Can you put me before?
Doug's going to rage.
Angry.
I'm gonna make a attack on it.
You're not scared of this thing. 12 is a miss as you hit its armor. It feels like hitting a rock.
I don't see it. I don't have an end turn thing on my screen.
It's just the first round of the Aziz.
Alright. We're going to run over here. And we're going to stabby it. Let me just. Okay. We're gonna stab it. Gonna go like this. Does a 16 hit?
16 is a miss. It hits his armor, as it doesn't.
Damn.
Its armor is too strong. As it scrape it like a piece of stone.
Alright. Here's our offhand.
Tink.
Well, okay then. This is great.
Oh man, that looks horrible. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try for my MILF's acid arrow.
Milfs.
Did it again purposely that time. Its name. Ah,
It misses.
Oh,
no.
bother.
Why?
Like why? Why? There's nothing else I can do.
It's the Milfs.
I need to call it right, and then I'll hit.
Hot take. You missed twice with the MILF. Try a DILF. A DILF
Ooh.
acid arrow.
I love it. Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna come saddling up here in location, pulling my fungal mace along the way. I'm gonna bop him.
Boppity boopity. 10's a miss.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, this is not good for you guys.
What's the worst thing a bullet bill can do?
Bullet Bill, they got upgraded. They're a little scarier now.
Yeah, they're a mainstay monster now.
It's going to bonus action leap on you. As I like everybody roll me a dexterity save.
Oh,
Everybody, or just them
no,
up
just
there?
them.
Doug,
Just
you have Danger's Hint. You have advantage.
DC is a 15.
Is that dexterity save? Yeah.
Uh-huh. DC's a 15.
Jesus.
You take 19 points of slashing and 18
Slash?
points of bludgeoning. As it claws.
Oh,
the
God!
brain-
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's a boy. As it knocks you prone. If you are not
take
prone,
half already.
just move. You can move your tokens 5 feet out on the left and the right hand side, so I can prone you.
holy shit!
Is that just its bonus action? Now it's gonna make it its multi attack now.
Perdón?
Yeah, I told you they buffed them. They made monsters way
Actually,
stronger.
it's a mainstay monster now.
Alright, I'm moving you guys so I can.
What does that mean? Sorry.
Like since like it's been like such lore driven in D&D, I think they gave it a pretty big buff.
Oh, okay.
Like everyone knows what a bullet is.
I had no clue.
I have no clue. Sorry.
Wow.
I have another one.
It's an old school monster.
Did you not,
It's
did you not do the Underdark portion of Baldur's
My
Gate?
brother in Christ, I think
Alright,
the
I'm gonna
farthest
pick a
I've
target
made in
who's
the
gonna
20
get
hours
eaten by
is
this
the
thing.
Dalton Village.
1, 2, 3. That is going for Doug. 2 attacks. Bite.
Yogi.
14. 26.
Nope. My armor class is 15 now, so the 14 misses.
Shield
seven.
is
17.
up on the ground.
Yeah, you can shield. You can protect if you want. It does 17 points of piercing as it bites him. As you begin to block some of that damage for 5 points of damage instead, Doug.
He's reading, so you take half of that?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my staff, and then I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on it
Alright.
at first level.
It fails.
Alright, it takes 10 psychic damage, and I start running towards it.
As it runs,
Alright.
as it has to use its reaction immediately as it starts digging to the ground. That's what it's doing, running away. As you guys can get an attack of opportunity, Doug, Naces, and Vic. You guys, Doug and Nace, is a disadvantage.
Vic used her reaction to shield intercept.
Alright, so
You
it's
can't.
Doug and 11's a miss. 14's a miss. It's currently 40 feet into the ground.
Doesn't that wait till
Nice.
its turn to?
No, it says
move?
he immediately does a reaction. Immediately uses a reaction
Yeah.
available.
Yeah, as a user reaction. That's why you guys got the attack of op.
Correct.
Yeah, I just wanted it away from you guys. And then since it runs away, I start heading over here. Now, in my turn.
Doug works is looking at the treasures. I'm gonna take this and run away. I can't even lift it.
No, that's
I
that's
can't
an
even
instant
lift it.
reaction. I'm going to go closer to my friends. I don't see it, right? Because it's in the hole 40 feet down.
Uh-huh.
I'm
You would have to
going-
be at the lip to look down.
That will leave me stuck in melee range. I'm going to stay back here. I'm going to ready my action for a fairy fire as soon as it pops out of the hole.
Okay.
I figured that would help the party.
As you end your
Exactly.
turn, you hear another noise coming out. Much smaller and younger, but same noise as one of its pups come out. The baby one.
Oh, it's
Oh.
kind of cute.
It's gonna help his mom.
I'm sure it can fuck us up, but
It's gonna kill us, but it's still cute.
Call it Junior.
It's called Pup.
Junior.
Well, that one's up on the surface. Y'all can attack it.
I'm ready for the mama. So
Doug, you're prone on the ground. What do you want to do?
Doug will take half his movement to stand back up. Like that other one kind of fled. He's gonna walk up and
You're gonna jump the
take an
hole?
attack on the pup. No, he's
It's
not.
4 feet deep. It's in the ground.
This
Is that where
one?
the pup's at?
Or
Yeah,
the
it's 4
pup
feet
is?
deep in the ground. Yeah. That's where the
Oh,
treasure is.
Okay.
Oh, then yeah, he'll, I guess, jump,
Okay. He jumps
jump in and Jesus.
Mumble table. Roll me a 1d20. He can't hurt the puppy. He's like, no, it's too cute. That's an auto hit.
And
Roll
we're good.
damage.
Nice.
we started this game with such good rolls.
18 damage.
Look at her. As it
Still hit.
screams out for its mother.
Ah, shit. It works. I guess I'll let you.
Alright, Nazes, you're prone on the ground.
I'm gonna stand up and shake myself off a little bit, and we're gonna ready a swing for.
You can shoot an arrow if you want. It's at the bottom 40 feet down.
Oh, okay. I will shoot an arrow at it. Let me shoot an arrow at it. Yeah, that's a good idea. And we're gonna miss, but we're gonna shoot.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Nice.
6 whole damage.
6 whole damage, man.
Hit.
You don't have longbow mastery?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up to here and I'm gonna fire a Toll the Dead down the hole there.
Okay. succeeded, no damage.
Okay, I am now going to step back. Well, actually, I would have stood up first. I apologize.
No, you were not. You were the only one not knocked prone.
No, you're right. Okay, and then I'll take a step back then. Kind of come down here towards Horg and Doug.
Giving Nasus all
He's
alone.
off.
Unfortunately, the only thing I can really see what's going on is what's over here. 20, 25. And I am going to firebolt the guy in the hole.
Little baby. Okay, that's a hit.
Yep, needs fire. 7 of it. And I'm taking a 5-foot back.
Splitting as the mom begins to crawl her way back out 40 feet up. She sees mazes.
I would like to use my ready action to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay. Dexterity.
Yes, please. That's
Fails. It's very fire.
Woo! I can't find the key right now, but I'll just point it so it doesn't hit Nasus.
As it will leap on you. Bonus action.
Oh! Not a Nasus. Oh,
Mazes, you make an attack of opportunity as it crushes them together.
Hurry.
Dexterity save, both of you.
Is there no like build up for how far they have to be away?
36.
It's 5 feet. That's all they need.
Mm.
They can leap 15 feet across.
Does Nazis get a attack of opportunity on the jump?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can. That's a hit,
Yeah.
Alright,
Hell yeah.
you succeed, take half as much damage. Vic, you fail, you go prone. As you take 19 bludgeoning and 5 slashing. Half as much if you succeed. Yeah.
I am
So-
down.
And then roll me a con save, Horik, for that.
Yep. I do have advantage because of Warcaster, but I think an 18 makes it.
And
Does
it
18 make it?
looks at you, Horik, as it's going to bite you twice. Yeah, 18 does make it.
Okay.
23 and 15.
That's a hit. They both hit.
Take 8 piercing for the first one, another con save.
Yep.
And 13 piercing for the second one, another con save.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Nice, you succeed.
Okay.
Alright.
Ophelia's. Oh, shit.
It's a cow.
Yes.
Of D&D.
Yes, too. Ophelia's gonna cast Healing Word on Vic. You can't be going down. You still have to show me around the underdog. You get 8 healing.
Thank you.
Okay, this is where she doesn't know it. Yeah, she's going to go this way and smack him.
You have to go into the hole. It's 4 feet down.
Oh, I have to go into.
Mhm.
Oh,
you like
so
lean
he's-
over the edge and
No, you have to actually go in.
full length of his broom. In the broom.
Alright, if that's the case, I'm not in her attack range yet, so I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'll smack her then
Alright, you have advantage.
with Shillelagh.
17's a hit. Just
7.
hits it. It's its AC.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. 14 Shillelagh force damage.
Nice.
Roars, kind of turning around towards you, opening its full gullet to you, almost like it could swallow you whole.
Don't do that.
As you can tell, you can roll me an insight, Ophelia, as I'm gonna make you feel bad now. You can tell it's defending its home. As it didn't attack
Ouch.
first. Doug attacked first.
Oh.
Hmm. I don't know if there's a way to pacify it. Yeah, she screams out, there's a way to pacify it or take the test and leave. That's probably our best bet.
Alright, little baby's gonna defend itself. It's gonna do a little baby leap on you. Meh! As it will kind of leap out from the thing. Make me an attack of op, Doug, if you want. Just trying to get to his mom. Ooh, that's a crit.
Although if you kill the baby, it's a
As the
wrap.
baby just dies.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
There goes our
we
chance
have to kill
pacify
it now. There goes our
As with the
chance.
death of that, the Boulette gets a Rageous status effect.
The bullet is raging.
The child did not make it.
I am hurting. I don't know if I want to risk. I'm going to bonus action Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
And I am going to gamble the attack of op.
It's gonna try. It's just
I
angry.
have to do the wisdom save first.
Failed.
Oh. 30. And I'm gonna use my action for a health potion. That's 10 hit points, right? That it for me.
So as a bonus action, Doug's going to drink a healing potion. Eight hit points. Then he's going to kind of climb up out of the hole and make an attack on it. For 13. Oh yeah, and with my rage, I'll give Vic 10 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Alright, we're gonna sidle up here next to Vic.
Is Sanctuary
Right.
concentration or no? Or it just happens until it goes away?
It just happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They change it.
Nesses.
We're gonna sidle up here and we're gonna slash. And a miss. And a slash. And another miss. And we're doing great today.
Big.
Oh, we are.
You're prone on the ground. What do you want to do?
I would like to stand up. That creature's still out.
You can tell she's angry. You don't know what happened, but you can see the mother's fury is beyond being tempered now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go at it with the fungal mace, or mildew mace.
Alright, that's a hit.
And if it's possible to be poisoned, it needs to roll a con save.
14.
Saves. Ooh, but also, I have... It gets disadvantage on its next attack.
Okay. That's good, because
Mace
the
it
rage that it has It doesn't. It's not like a Barbarian's Rage where it's like taking half damage. It gets advantage in all hits. So it'll have straight roll. Is it just on you or is it everybody else?
It's next attack, whatever its next attack
it's
is.
first
Before the end of
first
my
attack.
turn.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, that's good. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm sorry, that's my turn.
Spread out.
Too late.
I am going to magic missile.
All right. As the missiles fly at it, it's bloodied.
Pretty good 12. Nice. I'm going to kind of go down this hallway up just a little bit.
As the bullet will slam into, as it jumps, Doug, you can make an attack bop as it will jump on these two. Dexterity save. DC is a 15, half as much on a success.
But it lands. The
I try
attack for
and shield
13.
intercept for some
16 slashing
passes.
and 18 bludgeoning.
The bullet takes 13 damage.
I don't think you can intercept dexterity saves. I think AoEs can't be intercepted, only attacks. As if you fail, you get proned, but if you didn't fail, then you're fine. You do have advantage on that axe next thing. So we'll move back to where it was.
It just says damage dealt.
It's just a saving. It's an AoE thing. It's it makes more sense if you block the attack instead of AoE dropping on you, because then you would run into the AoE and you're crushed.
I mean, you only get one a turn.
I know. I'm just saying. So
I was doing an attack roll, so the saving throw wouldn't count.
it's gonna be Vic for the first attack disadvantage, which is a 9. Misses. It's gonna pick another target. It's going for Ophelia. This is advantage 23 for 12 piercing on Ophelia. Takes a big chunk out of you. Num num num.
If you're talking, Ophelia, we can't hear you.
Sorry. I was over here talking the whole time, too. I don't know if I was going to cast Mirror Image or teleport away.
You have advantage on it.
Yeah, I'm going to swing the shillelagh at it. At least.
21's a hit. You can try to fish for a crit if you wanted to.
Yeah, I tried to fish.
All right.
For 7 force. And then she's going to teleport away. Teleports 30 feet. Well, she teleports up here. And she becomes ghostly. She ends her turn.
Warwick.
Like having sentry, but I am going to Sorcerer's Burst for Psychic.
That's a hit. You can
18,
fish for a
oh.
crit if you want, since it's lit up.
Now I'll take the 8. I do get to roll on the die because that was an 8 on the die. So, 10 total.
Alright, as your little thing goes away. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, Sentry goes away. Don't have anything from a bonus right now that I can do from this range. So I will pass a turn.
Doug.
Alright, so I'm gonna use reckless attack on it.
You already have advantage. It's lit up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that wore off.
Nope.
No, I'm still keeping concentration.
That's a hit. How do you want to kill it?
15.
Oh, thank God.
Can I do like an underhanded like strike upwards right into like underneath its armpit where there's like less armor? And I guess I'll just drop after that.
Screeching pain of the creature going down as it stops moving.
Go, Doug. Go, Doug.
We'll take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
We just killed a mama and its baby.
I'm more excited that we killed a fucking bullet at level 4, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a lot more dangerous than I thought it was gonna be.
I wonder if we can harvest those plates.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
well,
a
we
big
have a
thing. We're trying to
blacksmith.
harvest this. Yeah.
Yeah, they are a mainstay monster, so maybe you can make something out of it.
It would be nice to make some armor.
Yield or something crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, because everything's expensive in this campaign.
I didn't
So
realize
it
I'd
makes
be able
sense
to
that you have
jump
to get
and
your own
attack in the
stuff.
same turn. Whew.
Yeah.
The bonus
Jump
action
and
was
2 attacks. So an AoE and 2 attacks every turn.
Yeah, it was a bit wild.
Wow. Thank you guys. You did a great job.
Team effort. We all did a great job. Never
My
got
meal
enough.
filled, but I'll do Dilf next time.
Yeah, try Dilf Acid Arrow next time.
Yeah. Man, you are so great as Esteban. Like, truly, I feel like I'm not as strong, but I also met you at 6th level, so you were a bit stronger. You had Fireball by the time I met you.
Yeah, and it was a different class, you know.
He was
Yeah.
sorcerer.
Yeah, Sorcerer can get a little crazy. And they're
Yeah,
not as
it's
pushy as wizards.
I thought they were just as squishy.
Draconic Sorcerers get extra HP for every level.
Oh.
And
Oh,
they
yeah.
eventually have the mage armor would happen to cast it.
Oh, yeah.
I'd played a sorcerer before on that Monday campaign that I was a sea elf, sorcerer that focused on weather.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a salt marsh campaign, so it was a lot of boat work and underwater. So being a sea elf, I was perfect.
Yeah, I've only ever played a sorcerer once, and I felt way overpowered because I started at level 12. It was in this
Oh,
camp.
wow.
It was in our the Radiant Citadel questline.
Yes.
After I lost Labyrinth.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she just kept throwing out fireballs and ice storms. I was like, this is so easy.
No, they do. I mean, wizards and sorcerers both become very powerful late,
Yeah.
but they're hard to keep alive. And if you do, the rewards come late. Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, this is just a whole bunch of AoE shit that you get, and you can just double it up.
I'm just trying to live, so that's why I'm in the other room, guys.
There you go.
Oh, you're fine. That's why I
It's
took
just so
Battle
weird for
Bard.
me in this group.
Yeah, well, it's weird to be on the front lines, man.
I know you're doing great, though. You had 1 hit point. You did not go
Yeah.
down.
You didn't die.
That is amazing. Like, like acknowledge that accomplishment.
That's why whenever I'm a frontliner, for some reason, unless I'm a paladin, I always take rage. I don't know what it is. I always take it. I always take one dip.
Yeah, rage is
It's
ridiculous.
just so good.
Because, like, I mean, especially considering that, like, if you're not going to use a shield,
Yeah.
getting up to high enough AC
Yeah, the
is
shield
very
is
difficult.
really good.
The shield does help.
Yeah, because I remember Magni as like a barbarian, but he only had one level.
I miss Magni.
Dupree, I
Yeah,
love all your characters, truly.
kind of like always having that desire to dip into fighter for action surge.
Yeah. But I really do want to try the new 2024 Barbarian. Like, Doug seems so fucking great.
Doug is hitting hard.
Like, Doug, like, from level 1, he hit hard and could take a hit. And I love that.
Yeah, barbarians are pretty sick early on. I mean, pretty much they're pretty steady throughout. I don't think
Yeah.
they're obviously not as good as fighters as like damage dealers in like
And then, like,
the
but
late
now
game,
in the
but
2024, with the new subclasses, eh,
Yeah.
Barbarians get up there, especially if you can somehow get one to cast a Lele.
I guess I mean especially with you'd have to use a feed on it.
You could take, there's that one background that would give you druidic spells, and you could take your
Yeah.
first level spell as Shillelagh.
Yeah.
Or is it a cantrip? It's not a cantrip. It's
Yeah,
first level
it's
spell.
no, it's a cantrip.
A first level
It's
spell.
cantrip.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip. That's why I get to cast it every battle.
How does that increase his like how would that make his damage better?
It makes it magical right from the get go.
It does make
Makes it mad.
And you make it do radiant damage.
It makes it do magic, and as it scales up with your levels and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now Ophelia scales
I
up.
was
Like when
forgetting about the scaling.
when Ophelia hits level 5, she's gonna be actually hitting hard.
I'm having fun with this shield interceptor. I think I've blocked about 100 hit points of damage. It could have been.
Yeah,
doing
that's
more.
been
That's been so
crucial.
clutch. Like, so clutch.
Oh yeah, I've
pretty
got
wild.
something like that too. I keep forgetting.
Monsters are gonna get stronger too, so that's the scary part. That was the new bullet, so
Yeah.
it's not scary.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, it was very scary.
I like
we
I
were
like
scared.
the way they did the bullet.
well,
I
the
really
original
do like
bullet
the
only
way
gets
they-
one attack. That's all it does. One big
Yeah.
bite.
And it was such an iconic monster. I was like, I think it should have just a little bit more, like the way they had it in Baldur's Gate.
It had a
Yeah.
claw and bite, but I don't think it makes one attack. The bite was insane though. It did 40-10 damage. But the bite, I think, it only had a +7 to hit, and then if it missed, that was the whole thing for bullet. The leap still was the same though,
Oh,
but it now
The leap
allowed
is
it to have a
different.
multi-attack instead, and gave it more HP,
that's nice. That's nice.
so it could survive longer in a
fact that
fight
the
than
leap-
die.
As a bonus action, is just insane.
What bonus action? Yeah, it always
I
did
like-
that.
Mhm.
I think I don't know. I forget exactly, but I think it was always like that. You could just leap on people.
Yeah, I thought it when it came out of the ground, it could leap. That was it. But
Nope. It just needs to spend 5 feet of movement to jump. 15 feet. It can't jump on large creatures, but it can jump on medium creatures.
And definitely no small creatures.
The feat contains one or more, or it says one or more large or small creatures. But yeah. But what do you guys want to do as you killed the the mommy and the dad, the mommy and the baby. Actually, sorry, I don't know where the daddy's at. I think the daddy's gone.
You guys want to try? Is there anything we can above game? Is there anything we can harvest from the
yeah,
bullet?
there's the baby one. You can only get food off of it because it doesn't. It's not fully developed.
I'm gonna
That's
cast
fair.
Cure Wounds on Naziz.
Thank you.
Whoever wants to try to harvest
Give me a
the
nature
bullet,
check
I will
first.
cast Bardic Inspiration.
Gotta know what the hell you can harvest off these guys, boy.
Doug will
I'll
try
leave that.
harvesting.
All right.
I'll leave that to Orc to do the nature check.
At DC 15, you can ascertain with the nature check. You can get the Boulette's teeth, a small pouch of them. Capable of puncturing even steel armor, Boulette's teeth are well regarded as a material for crafting daggers and spears. Some cultures even consider the Boulette hunting to be a rite of passage, using the weapons made from their kill rest of their adult lives. It sells for 11 gold pieces. The teeth weighs about 2 pounds, and it can make a +1 dagger. Or a +1 spear.
Get that to Orc.
I would like that a lot.
Yeah, you can get that to Orc.
Alright, survival check as you begin to pluck the teeth out.
I did 27.
Alright.
Alright, you take your time as it takes some time to pluck every teeth because it's rows, it's like shark teeth basically.
That's a natural 20. Why didn't it pop up like that?
That's the new it's the stupid fucking new system. It sucks.
I don't think it shows the actual crits for skill checks.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's not as fun.
I enjoyed that.
I like seeing the red and green for the critical successes and failures.
I agree.
Oh,
I saw a little bit of information. I kind of pointed Vic in the right direction a little. Or whoever was doing it.
alright. As it takes a bit of time, but you eventually harvest the teeth out. You can get the Boulette claws. There are 4 of them. Capable of powerful digging, the Boulette's claws can make wonderful weapon bases. One is capable of piercing rock and metals alike. It's worth 8 gold pieces per claw. It weighs 10 pounds per claw. It can make a stone cleaver weapon.
Is that a two-handed axe or is that
It's just a stone.
is it like a unique or yeah.
It's unique to its creature, but you have no idea what it's just used to pierce rock and metal.
okay?
You have to craft it, and it takes time.
I don't know if anybody will want that.
I don't think I need it. I already have a +1 axe.
Right, you can just sell the claws if you want them. They're 10 pounds each, though.
I carry one.
Yeah. Do I have to roll again for it, or can I just...
Correct. You always have to roll for a new one because you just because you fail.
I used to have Bardic.
Alright, 17 success.
Okay.
You take your time ripping the claws off this creature. So you have now 40 pounds worth of claws, worth 8 gold each. As the hide is the last thing, the wild Boulette relies on its powerful jaws and its claws to tunnel through the solid rock. Is aided by a layer of rock-dissolving slime that excludes constantly from its hide. When harvesting quickly, the hide itself retains this property. It can be crafted into a protective equipment for subterranean adventures. So it basically can melt through rock. Sells for 60 gold pieces. The hide weighs 50 pounds. It makes stone swim armor.
That sounds pretty cool.
That does sound cool.
Yeah, I'm going to try and harvest that. I
That's
did the
gonna
Bardic.
fail. Bardic's what? D6? That's gonna fail no matter what.
I'm going to fail no matter what.
Yeah, Bardic's not high enough for that.
A D6.
Yeah, it's a DC 20 for this hide.
Oh.
As you butcher it on that way you do it, as you lose the hide.
No.
That's a shame. I would have liked that hide.
Chance of swimming through the stone have been squandered.
You see, Ophelia has no qualms about getting the meat from the baby.
His guts just
Oh,
pour
Horik.
out. It's pretty nasty, but yeah.
Is it like venison?
Yeah.
It's like eating horse. It's very tough hide. Like
But
eating
it's a
eating like a
baby.
lizard, basically.
So, Horik, have you
Yep.
cracked that chest yet?
Is the chest locked?
Is it locked?
It's rusted, locked, in the sense that it cannot be thieves' tooled. It needs to be forcefully opened.
Doug, well,
Okay, Doug, maybe you can
Yeah.
just rip it open.
yeah.
Smash it.
You can like melt the hinges or whatever. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I can. Or Doug can do its thing.
How do you do it, Doug?
Bare hands.
Just rip the whole lock off with your bare hands, Doug.
Yeah. That.
You have claws.
Yeah, so Doug will just kind of rip it open.
Is it athletics? Can I do guidance?
A total of 9 pounds of meat off of the baby. That's 9 days worth of rationing food if you cook it. If you don't cook it, it will spoil in a few days.
We'll cook
Oh,
it tonight. I'll talk to Horik and
The
I'll
Big
tell him that
Mama
I'll
has
read
a
it.
lot, but I don't know if you want to. You probably won't have the weight. 11 pounds
No,
of
We've
big
got enough
hide.
rations anyway, I think.
It's a lot of meat.
I'm just leaning into the witch eating babies thing.
Yeah, I think the only person who felt that was an ace is like, you just killed a mother and child.
Yeah, Ophelia did not care. The Feywild things like this happen.
Yeah, Vic didn't blink, boys.
Alright. So,
Did I successfully break the chest open?
Yeah, you opened it up.
what's in the chest?
As you see inside, you see 3 rubies worth 100 gold pieces each. As you do see a random magical item in there, as I'd like Doug to roll me a D100.
I roll better item.
Nice high roll, I hope.
You find a ring.
Oh,
So 3 gemstones worth 100 gold pieces each, the rubies, and a ring. As the ring looks like a mirror, with 2 beautiful, kind of like, let's say like, I don't know, gemstones of blue. And we'll just put them as aquamarine gemstones, as a mirror that has a reflection of yourself.
So
as
pretty.
you look into it, kind of thing. As you can roll
Looks so
Arcana
fancy.
check, actually, because it's not really a powerful item, sadly.
I can identify if you give me 10 minutes.
Or you could roll Arcana and figure it out on the whim. If you want, doesn't really matter.
Oh, Arcana 22.
Alright. You find the Ring of Swimming. They actually fucked up. I think that was not supposed to be with the Ring of Swimming. That's the Ring of Mirrors or whatever. But I think they put the wrong picture on it. Because the Ring of Swimming is like fishes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was like, this is the ring of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the ring of spell turning, I think.
Yeah, I know. They fucked it up. But that's what they put as an image. They got lazy.
Bummer.
We got a ring that lets you swim.
Yeah, especially if
Pick up
people
gemstones,
can't
too.
swim.
I'm not a good swimmer, but I mean, I think that might be more valuable to sell to somebody than it is for me to wear. You know, this armor makes me more of anchor than a buoy.
Well, that was fun. We went on a whole little quest and actually dug up some treasure. This is just like the books my mama used to tell me about the adventures used to go on. Now we can continue on our journey and I can cook this baby tonight.
Yeah, we need to get out of here before somebody else hears us.
Did you say cook this baby?
No, that
Yeah,
didn't
she
sound
just
right.
walks. She
Baby
just
what?
walks off after saying that. She's humming. She's happy. That was fun for her.
That's the right way. This isn't the right way, is it?
Alright. As you guys continue
Well,
onwards,
just-
backtracking your way around the cave. So you guys can take a short rest if you like, and heading
Yes,
back
please.
towards the crossroads you had seen prior.
Horak just has one question for cooking the babies: butter or gravy?
The baby.
Gravy. Gravy. We should definitely use gravy. And plus, we could pick up a few things out of town to get a few ingredients for the gravy and whatnot.
Do you want that cookbook to come out? Because I can give you a cookbook for that creature.
That'd be great.
The one you
Yes.
have.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes, that'll be so helpful.
How do I cook boulette?
How to cook for 100 humans.
Remember, Isa, Horik, you guys
Yes.
have an extra 5 HP.
Yes. That is actually the only reason I'm still alive.
Great.
Because the bullet brought me to 3 HP.
I'm going to use my arcane recovery and get my full my second level spell back.
Recipe to you in Discord, Horik, since you have the recipe book. I'm assuming you have it.
Yes. I have the recipe book and the cook's utensil proficiency.
There, a bullet steak.
Well, oh, this actually sounds terrible. They with mushroom reduction? Hell yeah. Moderate to spicy.
We just had a short rest. You guys want to continue on with the journey, and we can cook it tonight.
Alright, you guys eventually get to the crossroads. The crossroads leads you back to where you need to go for your mission at hand. But across the crossroads from Nasus' journey, it looks on the map, the main map, it leads north from here, but it ends. Unknown to where it goes, you may go that way, or you may leave that way and venture elsewhere.
They didn't give us a complete map.
There's no map of the Underdark. It's just this thing.
Oh.
Have you seen the Underdark?
I guess you are right. You are right.
There was never a map for the Underdark. The people who travel it, they just know routes where to go, but there's like 10,000s of holes, and Underdark changes continuously. It never, like, the same hole never, like, usually leads there anymore.
So we had gone left to follow the treasure map. So in theory, we should go straight to follow the quest because it had been right.
Yeah, basically you'd go right to go back to where you came from originally, and then down the straight would lead you into a pocket, unknown to where it leads, but it looks like it goes to a dead end. But you can go there and check it out, or you can just not bother and just go on your journey and backtrack. So it's up to you.
I just want to get the quest done, man.
It's gonna
Yeah.
take.
Let's check
it's
it
gonna
out. We
take,
have no other way to go.
20 days, so it's gonna be a long travel.
Okay, maybe. I mean, we could go back and delay for a day.
It's up to you.
Okay, so the question is, do we take just a little bit, check out this dead end a little bit further, or do we go on, or
Do we think there's anything at the end of the dead end?
You have no idea until you go.
like in theory, you're talking about like this dead end up in the north of
Yeah,
Enterprise.
it's just out of like it's there to the mine, but yeah, ideally there's a dead end, but it goes on for a while, but it doesn't lead further into a cave, but it may lead to something.
I feel past life has told me that we should not leave dead ends behind us. We should explore all avenues before pushing forward.
I'm okay with exploring it as well.
Yeah, in the Feywild, fairy dragons sometimes hide behind dead ends and stuff like that, but they use illusion magic to make it look like it's a dead end. But they have their hordes back there. I don't know if it's like that in the material plane. My mother told me it wasn't like that, so.
I've yet to see it like that, but doesn't mean it can't be. But I don't think so. Fairy dragon, you say?
Yeah, the pink, they got these wings and stuff like that. Sometimes they're ferocious if they lived a long time.
Interesting. Sometime you have to show me what it looks like.
Oh yeah, my mama could probably catch one for you. You can probably catch anything, to be honest. Besides the cold, right? We should go and explore that dead end.
We should.
Let's do it.
The dead end.
All right, you head to that location. As I like where's this check at? Okay, there it is. Like, everybody roll me a con save. For those that notice it with your passive perception of 10 or higher, you begin to see remaining patches of Fraziers as they're corrupted, influences by the Demon Lord itself. The demonic Fraziers glow of a dark, ominous red, as it begins to rather cause issue to some individuals that can withstand it. To others, if you are considered a fiend, an ooze, a plant, or undead, it doesn't affect you. As you begin to kind of move through it, it's a very strange kind of place itself. As a DC of a 10 success. If you failed, you can roll me a D100. As you begin to feel strange, as you feel demonic energies beginning to kind of warp your flesh a bit. As a pair of wings, either feathered or leathered, you can choose whether one, sprout from your back, as it grants you a flight speed of 30 feet. As it hurts immediately as you feel the sprouting of the wings rip out of your back.
What?
They are black raven wings that contrast great with her hair and her gothic look. As she looks behind her, she goes, "Oh my god! I think this is like a witch thing. My mama had. She could grow wings if she wanted to. I think I got wings now, guys."
This is a
Wow.
permanent. This is a permanent effect. As long as you want it, it is considered a curse.
That is so cool. They totally fit your outfit and your look. Look at you. Okay, pose. Okay, look
She
left.
poses, but you can see every time that she poses, she winces a little bit. She's trying to hide it, but they hurt. They hurt a lot.
As I'd say, they're a little bit too big for your body type.
But it takes bigger wings than you think to fly.
The question is, they know how to use them to fly. That's the real question. One can grow wings, but no idea how to use them. Because there are new
Exactly.
appendages on you now.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's permanent as long as if you remove curse, it'll go away. There are other flesh warping tables that happen down the road that can literally permanently screw your character for life or benefit.
Flesh warping tables. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
part
that
of the
sounds-
campaign.
So
You
nothing happened to
entered
the
in
rest
a
of us?
demonic Frazier's location. So on the way back it can happen again. But for the person who, but you can't just you could automatically fail if you ever wanted to, but the problem is there's detriments too.
And plus, that I had to roll on a table, on a pretty big table, I think.
Yep.
Pretty
So
cool.
it could be something bad. You could just grow like a third nipple or something.
That's
one
not
of the-
that bad.
So far, a lot of them are really good, but a lot of them are bad. I think one of them is the target swells triple weight. That's the horrible one. You become a big boy.
Don't put it out there, man.
A big boy. I had that happen to one in my Out of the Abyss. I made him like the one from Chocolate Candy Factory movie where it's like they turned into a circle and they have to roll them around. The blueberry girl.
Yeah, the
Veruca Salt.
Veruca Salt, exactly.
Yeah, like they literally couldn't attack. They had to roll them around until they removed curse off of them. As you guys travel a little bit more, you eventually notice kind of a cave opening at the end. As it looks like the dead end, but cave opening leads as you see stairs leading downwards. Something is obviously made here. It looks like some kind of dungeon or potential temple.
Guys, we've been through a lot. Are we ready for all this?
Uh,
We're here to stay on task. We're here to kill demons. We find our treasure. Let's move on and find out what's happening with these demons here.
But when's the next time we gonna find an abandoned temple like this?
Who
And I
said
just
it's
got new
abandoned?
wings.
No offense, if it's abandoned, no one else is gonna find it. We'll come back to it when we're done.
well, we don't know that. And
Isn't that one possessed guy we fought?
So you begin to notice
The mage guy? He wasn't like an abandoned temple?
You begin to notice on the door of this temple, these stone doors have been opened long ago. You see an eye on it. You can roll a religion check.
Natural roll 20.
Then you do it because I had a +4 with my 21. So you tell them all about it.
Alright, I'll send a picture over here. That's what the symbol is. You can see that belongs to the Elder Elemental Eye cult. They are devoted to the elements, and they believe in their deity to rechange and resculpt the world in his image. They are kind of like the worshippers of the four elements: fire, water, earth, and wind.
Oh. I think my mother killed some of these cultists before. I think they worship like the earth, wind, fire, and earth and stuff like that. They're kind of neutral, but if you get into their stuff, they really are a little bit of a problem. But my mom took them out really quickly. It could be safe for us, don't you guys think?
No, that sounds very much unsafe for us.
Hey, to me.
Okay. I hear that you guys on the material plane like vote and whatnot. So let's just put it to a vote then, and I will not complain. I want to go into the cave though. She raises her hand.
I will raise my hand because I also want to go into the cave.
I slowly put my hand halfway up and looking around for the other guys.
My hand remains firmly down.
Yeah, Vic's just kind of looking at you. Really, guys? Really? I thought we were moving on from here.
Doug kind of nervously looks around. A lot of pressure on him. I kind of want to see what's inside.
We
Is
can
his hand goes
always,
up.
we can always run away if it gets too bad, okay?
Well, come on, you promise me next time we legit go for the mission at hand and not one of these silly side quests again?
Usually
I
when we
promise
go on
that.
these silly side quests, I'm the one that gets hurt.
Well, stay in the back this time, Aziz. I got your back. And on my honor as a witch, on my hat, as she touches the brim of her hat, I promise that the next mission will go. It'll be strictly business. I know you guys love your gold coins, but I'm just here for the adventure. And she will lead the way.
We did have a short rest. Did you guys get healed up?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot to heal up.
Not all the way.
I
I
healed
got a
myself
whooping
up.
3 hit points back.
Oh no, I did.
You feel a strong arcane energy coming from here. Very strong as it looks. Feels like this place is very connected to the four elements. Whatever they're doing here is drawing a lot of ire from the arcane. You just feel, just stepping in, you feel like the immense of magic's being siphoned here.
Oh, I felt this feeling before. There might be something good in here.
We're not pilfering.
Or something very dangerous.
Well, whatever it is, maybe we can use it, because everything else down here is dangerous. And she will try to stealth forward. Damn, only at 13.
Oh, good lord.
You see you can see an arcane kind of ritual circle covered in blood.
She holds up her. It seems like they were doing some kind of blood sacrifice or blood ritual over here.
Who?
The cultist. She peeks around the corner to make sure no one's in here.
As you don't see anybody here, the ritual circle is complete. But one could complete the ritual circle if they wanted to spend 1 hour to use it. Unknown to what it may summon.
I will do a quick arcana check to see if it's a sealing ritual thing or like it just summons the thing here and it can do whatever it wants.
and you can make a check.
As someone who practices ritual magic, a witch.
With an Arcana 20, you can tell it summons a creature here to its bidding.
So whoever summoned it gets to command it?
Depending if they can command it. That's the question. It would have to be a strong arcane user. But to use a ritual like this would take quite a bit of arcane energy from you. As rituals usually do. They take time, and you need to siphon your own energy into it. Out of context, you have to relinquish a spell slot.
Fair enough. Well, as a witch, I don't like summoning things and talking to them too much, so we can head on if you guys are okay with it, but we can summon something in this room if things get dicey, and maybe someone can control it.
Is anybody else in that room? I can't see.
No.
No, there's nobody.
But there's more rooms.
Yeah. So I say we go explore those, and if things get dicey, we can summon something and then just leave.
How about we just mark it on the map? We know that it's there, and we'll come back to it if we need it.
It's an hour to summon.
Yeah. Whatever is summoned there, it could be potentially positive or negative or neutral to you.
Who knows?
As Horik, you get closer, you feel an arcane sigil being kind of sealed away as you can see it almost like there's an invisible barrier where you can't pass through. Like there is some kind of strong incantation magic happening behind this wall. As it not normally you could like hack it down. It would be potentially dispelled magic or spell knock, or even capably of disturbing their magic through other means.
I don't have any of those spells.
Are we going east at all? Like, we passed like 2 paths.
We take the other pass, especially since there's a barrier right here. And I don't have the knock spell. I don't think bards can get it.
I thought I took it, and I don't have it on my new spells. Like, I thought I got a new spell. I'm gonna have to check that.
Yeah. As a wizard, I always take knock. We head this way, as I will try to stealth again around the corner. He looks up and down. Make sure no one's around any of these corners. And she heads back and says, "There's 2 directions we could take. We can go north or south. There's a room to the north, and there's a hallway to the south."
Me first.
Okay, let's go check out the room. As she continues sneaking around the corner to make sure nothing's in there. And then she takes, before she enters the room, she makes sure that there's no trap. She just looks around. Can I do like a perception check?
Yeah, you don't really see anything. It looks like an abandoned room that was once concealed to likely beds or whatever not, but now it's been vacated. Whatever this place once was never designed for whatever cult that had taken it over.
Seems like they repurposed this place.
I'll go here.
As you eventually come across a sarcophagus lied here, abandoned. As it doesn't look like it's been opened, it's been sealed.
I'm having flashbacks.
Is it just stone, or is there anything special
Stone.
about it?
Old, ancient.
Jeez.
Having flashbacks.
Is there any writing on it?
Yeah, that's what I want to check.
Yeah, I'd like to investigate and see if there's anything.
Do you have comprehend language?
He said us.
He's
I do.
I was just talking about that.
Okay. Let's see there.
What does the dagger attack for? Alright,
I'm not a big fan of these new player sheets.
They're pretty bad. Yeah.
Like him?
They got their ups and downs. I have a lot of people complain about them. They're like, oh, they're good, but they're bad. They're good, they're bad. Are you doing the ritual? I'm guessing 10 minutes?
If everybody's okay with that.
I'll wait 10 minutes.
I'm going to try it as a ritual, yes. Okay, I'm comprehending language.
As you comprehend the language, it sounds like likely the name of an archpriest named Dimilor, as it's written in Celestial.
Can't be bad if it's in Celestial.
Can you post that? Make sure I have it spelled correctly. That was close. Anybody know anything about archpriest? Can I do a religion check or anything else?
Yeah, this is out of your jurisdiction. You would have to be somebody who is an archaeologist that lived their entire life in the history books. And the lore of a place like this could have been here long ago.
I share with everyone.
Well, if he's an archpriest and these are cultists, I believe this was some powerful or high-ranking cultist in this place that's obviously abandoned. They obviously got wiped out or something.
So, open it up.
No.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
don't.
necessarily say that, but I guarantee a priest has some good things on them.
See, you're saying no, but also yes.
No.
But it could be something useful for the demons.
Aziz is going to give Horik uppies and turn around and start leaving with him.
I'm not asking for uppies.
You're being forced
He's
out.
he's giving you up. He didn't ask
No.
if he wanted them.
Ah!
Just throwing them over your shoulder and walking out.
Goodbye.
What just happened there?
So, are we just not gonna explore this tomb?
Let's come back to it.
Not
Open
the
it!
Come this far,
sarcophagus.
why are we going to come back to it?
Get the shinies!
We don't know what's in it.
An
We're not
arc priest,
desecrating the dead.
obviously.
Real.
We've opened and checked every single other thing we've ever come across. Why are we going to stop short on this?
I
Yeah.
mean,
Open it!
I don't have any holdups about the dead.
Getting out of its line of sight.
I mean,
I'll
I
let you
can-
do it.
Alright, so if someone's gonna open it, I think only one person should be in this room to open it. One or two.
I want to open it, but I'm physically weak.
I'll stand there in the corner.
I will give
Unless
whoever
you need
opens
me.
it emotional support.
I think I'm the person built for it. I've got strength. I can
Alright.
repeal the dead or turn dead. So I'll do it.
I will stay with you.
Right.
For
Or
whatever.
you should get out the room just in case there's a trap or.
You hear a door
explosion.
open and close for a second as you guys all hear it. You hear movement.
Hold on, Vic.
Movement moving, not in your direction, in the opposite, as the door eventually closes again. And you kind of hear magic resealing something.
Like from the main hallway?
Correct.
There goes that.
Maybe we should check out the rest of this place first.
So you feel the sun temperature change as it becomes very hot all of a sudden.
Is it getting warmer in here?
It is. I'm starting to sweat.
As it
Maybe we should
feels
get outta here?
like you're in
Yes.
currently a volcano of some sort. The heat just begins to rise ever so slightly.
We should go check that out.
I was gonna kind of peek down this hallway. Does he
Yeah,
see
she starts
anything?
pulling off Vic. Come this way.
So we did not open the coffin. We're exploring further.
Yeah, we're exploring further.
Thank you.
Is there anything in
Because-
the main hallway?
As
Things
you see
started
the
getting
light
weird.
glowing as it's open. So you see them conjuring a magic, opening a rift by the four elements itself.
God.
Should make a dash for it since it's open.
Down
Like the
there.
cultists are still here.
Yeah, they opened it. As the rift is opening of the four elements, you see a creature becoming to come out of it.
We should hide. Hide.
Like a
Why?
run?
Yeah, I try to hide.
You're all
Alright,
exposed
cut
and
around this one.
open as one of the cultist members. We have intruders! What is your purpose here? To stop this ritual? Be gone! And never come back.
Yeah, I guess it depends what they're summoning.
Is
And I
that what
watch-
you said? Okay, roll initiative. You
Doug is
shall
out
be the
this-
next feast for our creature. As you see a creature begin to rift out of the rift, you see a fiery basilisk conjured in flames as it begins to see fit to kill you all.
God. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, well, I don't have a fiery basilisk. It's made of pure fire. So you're fighting a whole team. Anybody get a crit?
Oh,
Okay, I got one. On the fire leap, the basilisk got it.
shit.
Handle it. They must not leave here. They shall be sacrificed to our cause. They did not listen to us. Yes, brothers and sisters, we shall give them towards Tharazdun, the Elemental Eye, the Lord of our Saviors, to bring back our dominion and our life back whole once again.
They said the Rizdun out loud.
Yeah.
We gotta kill these guys.
I mean, obviously, but why? Specifically.
I think these are the same kind of guys that are fucking up the Feywild. They're throwing off all the elements out there and they're making the Shadow Realm come in there. I believe it's who my mom says she doesn't like. Something called Resident, something changed. That's how I knew about these cultists.
Going to use Petrifying Gaze on the two of you. Doug and Auric. Roll me a con save. Yeah, this is the new Basilisk
Ooh,
now.
Fuck yeah.
Both got net 20s.
You guys
Fucking
both
God.
rolled great, and that new image is awesome.
That
The new image is
that
awesome.
image is
Yeah, they
great.
did a lot of good art for the new monsters. I'll send it on Discord. If you like.
Yes, please.
Alright, that's all it does.
I'll see you.
Don't jinx it.
We got this.
Okay. Look around the corner. Holy shit. Okay.
There's a lot of them.
We're gonna- I only see the one. So I'm gonna
I'll see the basilisk.
shoot the basilisk. And miss.
Pew!
And I'm gonna step back here.
Alright, that's the head honcho leader.
Oh, shit, I did not see that there were that many of them.
There's a lot of them. It's a cult. Why would there be like nobody in the cult?
Oh! Maybe they're minions.
Let me grab a.
How bad can a cultist be?
They're not that strong, but numbers do play a part in this game. Let's see. You're going to get a spiritual weapon. Ooh, that's big. That's not what I want. I have animated weapons, some different ones I'm trying out. It's gonna cast a bonus action spiritual weapon at you. That's animation's not loading, but there we go. Ooh, it's gonna try to hit Doug.
I didn't cast it that far away.
Yeah, I thought it was 30.
Alright. I am gonna go full. Burst of acid on the.
It's 60 foot. That's when it summons it.
Okay.
Cool.
And miss.
On the basilisk, let's
Yeah.
see. Oh yeah, it misses. Yep. Okay.
I'm going to conveniently move into this away from the direct left side of the basilisk.
I just see a lot of commotion going on around the corner that I'm going to ease around. 5, 10, 15. I see nothing else going on, correct? I do not. So I'm going to use double movement or whatever to get over here. And I see this basilisk.
Yeah, a fiery basilisk made of pure fire.
Here.
Pure fire, yeah.
So I don't think the firebolt's going to do so well. So I'm going to try that acid splash right on him.
Okay. It's con
So
save or dex? Oh, it's dex.
Dex, sorry.
Natural 20 and takes 1 damage.
And I'm going to take 5 foot step back.
Ophelia.
Phila's gonna bonus action give a bardic to Doug. And for an action, she's going to. What spells do I have right now? Yeah, she's just gonna Starry Wisp, the Basilisk for 26.
That's it.
Yeah. For a 6 points of damage. Good. And she hits this corner. 5, 10. Hits that corner. Say it return.
Doug's going to rage.
Okie dokie.
Spiritual weapons get an attack of op.
Nope, it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't work that way. It's not sentient.
Alright. Make an attack on it.
That's a hit. You take 3 points of fire damage to yourself.
18 damage. I'm going to use the Bardic for damage. For an additional 6 for 24 total.
Jesus. And a magical axe? Jesus.
Yeah,
Gotta keep your original characters alive throughout the campaign.
Yeah, that's it.
Ice method. These are the new ones I posted on the pictures, but yeah. They're like kind of creepy looking. Oh, yeah. It's gonna fly in. It's going to action dash, take the attack bot from Doug.
Does that
That's a
hit?
hit. Yep.
10.
This one is also going to action dash inwards. This one is also going to action dash inwards as well.
Jeez.
So there's a few methods, maybe.
This one is going to run up to you as it brings out. Galdus brings a ritual sickle to attack you with. Misses you. I'll attack Doug. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, take half of that and 1 necrotic. Alright, Dick.
Oh man, so let's see. Go protect my guy Doug. I am going to just straight up. I know. And move into here.
Alright, we'll make an attack bop on you.
Yep,
21.
that hits.
Take 3 slashing, 4 cold.
I am going to fungal mace this one.
Okay. $23 to hit.
13 con save or be poisoned.
He's dead.
There you go. Okay. All right, that's me.
He's going cool. Action dash. Oh, the Basilisk. Recharge its petrifying gaze. It does. But it won't use it. It will petrify everybody else. Will bite you. Misses.
Alright, we're gonna attack this ice method with a swing.
That's a hit.
And offhand.
Yep. And she'll use her special weapon to move it towards Iza.
What's on me?
Spiritual weapon's gonna try to attack you. 13. That's a miss, I'm assuming.
Miss.
As she will forfeit her spell of concentrating on that spell to use Hold Person on Doug. Wisdom save.
No whammies.
12 is a fail.
No.
You're one off. It was a 13.
No.
You should have held on to the Bardic.
You want a damage.
I wanted to do more damage.
Warwick.
I'm going to true strike the method in front of me with the quarterstaff in two hands.
Perfect setup for a breath weapon too.
Or not.
No.
Oh, it's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, perfect. 6 rating. Woo! Can't really see anyone else from here, so that's gonna be it.
Or you keep moving, Ophelia. Yeah, I see that.
I'm just trying to see the. I'm trying to see the map. I'm
It's your
trying to
turn.
see what.
You can't really move on your turn.
Until their turn.
He's up.
Firebolting the guy in front of me, because fuck that
It'll
shit.
be a disadvantage.
Advantage.
I'm a warcaster.
It doesn't matter. You're disadvantaged. It's a range attack. $18's a hit. Roll damage.
I already had with the 4.
All right.
4 fire.
It's vulnerable. It takes 8 damage. Made of ice. Fire doesn't like fire. Doesn't like that fire. All right, Ophelia.
Ophelia. Crap. Everyone's all bunched up. Ophelia's gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the. My best spell right now. Yeah, she'll call. She'll Can I see the one that's concentrating on a spell?
be 85 feet away from here, which is
I should have 120
you don't
feet
have
of
vision
dark
down
vision.
there, so you don't see it. You have 120 dark vision.
Shadow Archives get 120. Let me double check. Yeah, we get 120.
Sorry.
That guy way down there. I don't know if it would break concentration either.
Dissonance Whispers won't, but I'll have to roll a con save to see if she keeps the concentration.
I was thinking about casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I don't think that breaks your concentration though.
Tasha's does if it fails. It makes them incapacitated. But it's a what if, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and it's only 30 feet. Never mind. I can't even do that. I'm a Dissonant Whispers the Basilisk.
Okay.
Tries not to.
12 fails.
Fails. Well, let me. What my damn character? Yes. Damage.
Alright, runs away.
12 seconds.
Vic, do you have your whip out or no? Or you get the mace out? Oh, you never mind, you have the mace back.
I have the Mesa, yeah.
Alright, runs away.
And then I will hit this corner again. Boom. Wait, no, as a bonus action, I will inspire Doug again.
Okay.
Hopefully you get out of it, Doug.
At the end of your turn, Doug, you can make the save. The wisdom. DC 13.
The end of my turn, or
Yeah, at
like
the
that's
end,
what
you're
I would use.
paralyzed. You're paralyzed. You won't be able. So when you're paralyzed, you're unable to start your turn and break out of it, and then have your full turn. Doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
With paralyzed.
Okay,
It
so
always
I'd have
gives
to
you at
use
least
my
one
turn to
turn.
try and break it.
Yeah, at the end of your turn. Yeah. At the end. At the end. So you're just ending your turn now, and you're gonna try to break out of it.
I
So
can't
not-
do any other actions anyway.
No, you're just paralyzed. You're paralyzed.
Okay, then yeah, I'll try and break out of it.
It's like being stunned. You can't do anything.
Yep, understandable. So yeah, at the end of my turn, I'll break it. Try and break out of it.
All right. I worded that wrong. Sorry.
Is it wisdom?
Yeah, 13.
Yep, Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Ah,
Aw.
dang it.
It won't even help.
All right, still paralyzed. As the icy creature will look at Horik and blow a cold, icy wind in his face. Roll me a con save. What? That's a fail. So you take 4 points of cold damage. As this one is going to blow a cold, icy wind into. I'll move here actually. You can make an attack of off if you want, Horik.
Yes, with True Strike, because I'm Warcaster. 21
21's hit.
for 10 radiant.
Alright. It's gonna blow a cold, icy wind down the hall. Doug, Vic, and the cultist has to make the save. Con save. Ooh, also succeeds. Half as much. Doug, you take half as much cold damage, and Vic as well. 7, half to 3. This one aims towards Iza and Afia with a cold breath. Con save. Oops, that's a lot of
Crap, I
damage.
meant to.
No, ignore that.
Crap,
one.
I meant to move.
It's 9.
I meant to move back. Crap.
I do a hellish rebuke.
Alright, you'll have to still make the con save.
4.
Alright, you take half as much damage of 9, so you take 4 points of cold damage. You're concentrating on the
Alright,
spell,
that goes
you
in-
know?
It goes into my temp.
As it
No.
explodes as the creature dies by the fire damage. As it explodes, it relieves a mist of cold energy around as it does a death burst. Anybody within 5 feet of it has to make another con save. That would be Nazes and Iza. As you make it, as you take half as much cold damage. So 1 point of cold damage to both of you. This will attack Doug with advantage and critical hits. It's paralyzed. 22 to hit. Or
Yep.
4 slashing, half to 2, and 2 necrotic. This one will run up to you and attack you as well. 22 to hit for 8 slashing, half to 4, and 2 necrotic.
Well, at least you're still angry.
Yeah.
This one will also go into Doug's spot.
Oh man, Vic
Misses.
just stepped away.
No worries. This one will also attack him. 19 to hit for 5 slashing. So it would be 10, but it's 5 and 2 necrotic. 18 to hit, which is a hit. For 3 slashing.
Oh, these
instead of
cultists are
6,
bitches.
4 necrotic. So 2 necrotic and 3 slashing. Since it's already doubled, but yeah. All right,
I'm poor Doug.
Doug's getting fucked up.
Yeah, he's just over there getting tanked.
Yeah, but he's a tank. He's raged, so it's like he's taking all of that damage like halved.
You got this.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swing on this one.
Which one? Cultist or the ice creature?
Ice
Okay.
creature, Dragon.
Alright. That's a hit. Can't be poisoned, so it's out of
Has disadvantage on its next attack from Sap.
Okay. Anything else?
I think this is a bonus action. Give that to Doug.
Big.
Thank you.
Alright. This creature is going to take the attack of Op as it's going to aim a cone breath towards Vic and Doug. Con save. For 6 cold damage or half as much on success. Doug, take the full. Vic, take half, 3 cold. As Vic, you can make an attack of Op if you want.
Vic will. Con save. Oh, can't be poisoned, right?
Nope. Basilisk begins to enter back into the mix as it begins to. Let's see what this mess. It'll action dash and end its turn. Aziz. This is our last round before we call it.
Alright. Oh my god, that's a lot of them. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna swing at this duty here.
Duty. That's a hit. 4, 5 damage.
And offhand.
Yeah, that's a hit. It's still alive.
We're gonna add a psionic strike to that last hit. So for an extra d6. It did not work. But let's.
2 damage, enough to kill it as it explodes. I'd like to make me a con save as well as Horde. Its cold damage comes out. It doesn't affect the other 2 creatures. You both take 2 damage instead of 5.
Edges off.
This one's still concentrating on the spell. They're just gonna stand here and hold their action for a spell. Ordic.
I'm gonna, once again, True Strike the Method.
Okay. That's a hit. As you kill it, roll me a con save. Vic and Horic, as well as the cultist guy has to as well. 17 succeeds. DC's a 10.
I fail.
5 cold if you failed. Half as much if you succeeded, so 2. Ooh, damn, Horic, you're not looking good.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And
healing
like
word-
frostbite, you're like an icicle.
Healing word on myself. For 10. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna move back so cultists can take an attack blob.
Ooh, fumble. He has no movement speed.
Go! It's actually very good for me. And that is it.
Isa.
Ice Scorching Ray, the big guy.
Which big guy? I don't know the big guy.
The one in front of Doug.
Alright.
The name, like,
It does no damage, it's immune to fire.
wow.
Oh yeah, it's made. That one's made of fire.
It's made of fire. I keep saying
That was fuck. I was
Oh god!
Yeah, the picture kept throwing me off. I was expecting it to.
I kept saying made of fire. That's put a fire icon on it, but I guess.
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Awesome. So that was worthless, and good luck, guys. I'm here for you. You do a good job.
We'll beat
We
it.
got this.
Ophelia will come in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hopefully she can angle this right. She will cast Spray of Cards to 15-foot cone.
Might
As
get
she
your
pulls out her
allies.
tarot deck.
Let's see.
Yeah, she pulls out her tarot deck and
You like that? I'm guessing.
yeah, I guess if it just hits those 3, yeah, that's fine. I'd rather not hit any of my friends. Yeah, she pulls out her tarot deck and just starts linking out these cards that fly around her brim, as they need to make a deck saving throw.
All right, they all fail.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, it's a lot of damage.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's supposed to add the +5. Hold
Uh,
on.
Charisma bonus? I don't think
'Cause it-
so.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to add the +5.
Still 16
So-
is amazing.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
And they're all blinded
All
if they're
right.
not dead.
Elemental dies.
Nice.
And that's how you read somebody's future. And she'll end her turn. Well, no, she'll cast a Bardic Inspiration on Vic.
Okay.
Thank
Got
you.
one more left.
Doug, make the save again.
Alright.
8. You can add your bardic if you want. D6. You need 13.
Ooh.
Uh,
It's up to you if you want to spend it on this one.
For a 6. Come on, I believe in you.
I did it. Yes.
You break out of it.
Boy! My bardics have been coming in.
Icy creature will try to recharge its breath weapon. It does. It is going to here slightly, as it's going to hit Mazes and Ophelia with the breath weapon. Con save. Ophelia, you take 9 cold, and Aziz, you take half as much, 4.
That got rid of all my aid.
Cultist will attack with sickle. 17 on Doug. For 2 slashing and 1 necrotic. Attack Doug as well. 21. Vic, you can obviously reaction if you want.
I will
4
intercept
damage.
that.
Alright, block all of it.
Bigly.
This one will attack Doug as well. That's a miss. Vic.
Okay, Vic is going to attack this one with the mace.
Critical hit. As it dies, exploding in chunks of fury as Ophelia, Vic, Doug, and the cultists are all con save. Or take 3 cold damage or 1 cold damage on success.
Alright, I picked my one.
What was the save? Only 10?
10, yeah. So you take 1 cold instead on success.
Okay, so I'm going to use my new ability.
War priest, nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and take a bonus action and strike this guy right here.
Nice. 14's a hit. Con save for poison, succeeds.
Yep, 5 damage.
You can use my bardic for damage if you want.
Let's do that.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can choose a d6 for damage or save or whatever.
There you go.
Enough to
3
kill
more
him as
damage.
his next stats.
Oh yeah. And I'm going to take a 5-foot step, intercept, beyond these 2. That's my turn.
Alright. We'll end our session here as we'll continue onwards next week. Our epic session of Doom Forgotten Realms, Reign of Rot.